Hey guys, how you doing? I just want to send a quick video before my next appointment. I just want to see how you're doing. I hope you're doing great. Enjoying this beautiful day. It's actually sunny out and the weather is absolutely amazing. Just opening up the windows is just so refreshing. So I wanted to send out a quick little message. I came upon something that, maybe that something's happened to you. So funny. It's like on this journey of how do I say it, on this adventure that we're on right now with me and my family, looking for, hey Jennifer, how are you, girl? It's so good to see you. Rock on, sister. We're on this like kind of living by faith, not by fear kind of journey, just kind of out there following the energy, and we're going to be living in a different place, and we were looking for, it's great to see you. I miss you so much. We were looking for like some opportunities from Eric in this one area, North Carolina. And then I was like, gosh, this just kind of feels kind of heavy to me. Like, is this it? Is this all that is really available to us? And then it's like Eric kept saying, he's like, what about Charleston? He goes, what about South Carolina? He goes, what about that? He goes, I have friends that live there, or I have other, people keep saying this to me. Like, is the universe telling you something or sending you signs that you're just not aware of, or maybe you're not listening to, or maybe you don't want to be listened, maybe you don't want to hear it, or maybe you're not able to receive it. And then I'm like, so he said this to me like 5 or 6 different times. I go, okay, you're right, Charleston. I go, let's see what's open. So I go online. Oh my gosh, there's like so many more possibilities there than I thought possible in North Carolina. So we're online, I'm looking, I'm like, wow, there's like a lot of fun things that you could do here. Then we started looking at places, to live. I'm like, it's just like the other places that we were looking at, but even better. And then I was doing more and more research. I'm like, okay, so what did I learn here is what else is possible, right? It's like when things are good, what else is possible? When things are really bad and you feel like you're stuck or you're kind of cornered into something, what else is possible? Like, what are the possibilities, to you in that moment? Or, are you feeling stuck? Or do you feel like, okay, this is it? Like, you come to a conclusion. Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this, should I be doing something more? Or is there something even bigger, brighter, and better that could be more than I even imagined? And I want you to think of that, because I just want to share this little story with you, because sometimes we think, this is the house we're going to live in, this is the job I'm going to do, or these are the people I'm going to do business with, and it's like, guys, what else is possible? Maybe there's an area that you've never even thought of. Maybe there is people that are just very expansive, where you could create amazing things with these people. And this is just my life. This is what I've been experiencing. Is it easy? I'm going to be real with you. Is it easy to live like this? No. Is it a challenge when people come to me and say, when are you moving? What are you going to do? Oh my gosh, because people don't like it. People don't like when you are doing something way outside your comfort zone or way out of the box, because it's different, it's weird. It's probably what most people would want to do, but they're too afraid to do. And yesterday I was talking to someone, they go, you know what, it's kind of cool what you're doing. I've always wanted to do that, but I was too afraid to do it. So what are you afraid of, right? If you're not dying, it's time to live, right? If you're not dying, it's time to live, guys. It's time to live, so why not? Why the hell not? Like, do you have to live where you live right now, if it's good or if it's bad? Or do you want more out of life? Or maybe you want to live in a whole bunch of different other places. I met some really cool people this summer. Yeah, and thanks, Susie. And I met some really fun people, and that's how they live. They're like, you know what, I'm going to live in Australia for a little bit, and I'm going to create some business there, and I'm going to live in Hawaii for a little bit. I mean, and that's how they live their life. And they're not just like homeless people or crazy people. They're actually like business owners. They're actually entrepreneurs. They're actually great creators of this world. And I'm seeing more and more of that in my life. It's kind of fun. So, and I know JR and Lauren, the owners of, you know, the company that I'm part of, they don't just have one house. And I think that's where I got that concept, is like they have a house in Miami, they have a house in Greensboro, they have a house in New York, they have one in Puerto Rico, they have one in the Bahamas, you know, and they have one in Connecticut. And that's what it's about. It's like they want to live in different places all the time. And it's like, who says you have to stay in one place, or who says that just because you're born here that you have to stay here, right? So are you stuck, or do you feel stuck, or do you feel like you're kind of like in a corner where you're like, oh my gosh, this is it? Is this really, that's all that's for me? I don't think so, guys. I think there is more for you out there. And it's like, ask the questions. What else is possible, right? You know, even explaining this to my kid, and my kids are living it with us, and they're like, okay, are we starting school here? Are we not doing it there? Are we going to be a thing? You know, I wonder what the possibilities will show up today, because a lot more is showing up today than it was yesterday. So keep asking the questions, keep living in the questions. Don't come to a conclusion, because that's it. Then you just kind of stop the journey. So keep living into the question, what else is possible? You know, is there something greater or more for me out there? Or maybe there's something that you would have never even imagined possible for you. Could you handle that? You know, so I don't know. I'm just kind of sharing my journey. It's kind of a crazy journey right now, but, right? You know, Jennifer, and I see so much for you too. You know, like, what else is possible? It's like, okay, so we have it, you know, it's like sometimes we have a challenge or something pops up, but it's like, gosh, maybe that's a door to open up something more in your life. Or maybe there's, how do I explain it? When there's a challenge, or maybe something that's just not working, you could say, you know what, instead of it being a problem, you could say, wow, this is a great opportunity for a door to open for so much more, for not only for me, but for my family. So what else is possible? You know, what grand and glorious adventure can I go on today? It's like every day is an adventure. It's like, why would you want every day to be the same, like Groundhog Day? That'd be kind of boring, right? I think that's why I'm kind of like a humanoid, like someone who always has to be changing, evolving, doing something different, and who always wants more and wants to be more, wants to experience more. And I'm not at a conclusion. I'm not a period. I don't live like my life as a period. I live it as a question mark or exclamation mark, you know, living into the question and having fun with what I do. So I hope you guys are doing great, and yeah, just go for it. It's like, what else is possible, and what adventure could you go on, you know, today? If you're not, I'm not asking you have to move across the country or do something crazy like I am, but, you know, if you feel stuck, or you feel like your head's against the wall, you're like, what could I create? You know, maybe there's a different option or a different door that you could go through. So I hope you guys are doing great. I will see you soon, and I'll keep you posted on our adventure. Talk to you later.